Manchester United and Sevilla. We got a good game on our hands here. Manchester United are looking to storm their way into the Europa League Final. But in order to do that, they have to face their old rivals in Sevilla, the team that eliminated us from the Champions League not too long ago, the team that Jose Mourinho basically said are better than us. We have a lot to discuss in this video. Let's see if Manchester United can beat Sevilla in this match prediction. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's the Aidan Sports Show. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a Manchester United versus Sevilla match predictions for the Europa League semi-final, where we go through the starting 11 of the team that I think will come out for Manchester United and give my scoreline prediction at the very end of the video. It's as simple as that. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Manchester United will make the Europa League final? It's as simple as that, man. There's no other question that I want answered. I want to know what people think when they're watching this video. Do you think we will make the Europa League final? Only time's going to tell at the end of the day. Sevilla are a very dangerous side. They are very good at possession. They are very good at trying to create opportunities. But Manchester United are good in their own right at creating opportunities, at counter-attacking. This is going to be an attack versus defense type of game for me. I see Manchester United defending and I see Sevilla attacking, but I see Manchester United counter-attacking them. I don't think that this game is going to be too low scoring, but I do see this game being a lot different than what people expect. Because this is a one-game tie. One game and you're gone. There is a lot that could go into a one-game tie. There really is. This is like a Euro type of scenario here. You don't get two games here. You only get one. So this is an all-or-nothing game. So I expect both teams to be very desperate in this game. I expect both teams to be very desperate, take a little bit of wild shots just to have anything go in. That's what I see. Are Manchester United good enough to take on a side, Sevilla, that are known European competitors? They have been in the Europa League for, I can't even remember how many times. I believe out of 10 seasons, they've won 5 Europa Leagues. That is an incredible feat for a team. That's the team that we're facing here. We're going to have to make sure that they are not the ones to win the Europa League over us. We need to win this Europa League. We have such a young side that have not really had much experience in winning a title or any sort of cup, to be honest, a Europa League championship. We did win one not too long ago with Jose Mourinho, and there are players that are still in this team that have won that Europa League, but there are a lot of players that have been put into this team that have not won major trophies. Maybe you could say Harry Maguire has won major trophies, but not any European. This is like his first European type of experience here in Europe, and he could win a trophy. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, if he wins a trophy, this is probably going to be his first trophy. That's big. That is very, very big. You also have Mason Greenwood, hasn't won a trophy at the top level just yet. You have a bunch of players. Bruno Fernandes coming into this team, he could potentially be winning a trophy. Look, the possibilities of all these players getting confidence over this is endless. We could have a bunch of players that will be actually excited to get a trophy under their belts. But we have to go through Sevilla to do it. We cannot get ahead of ourselves. We need to focus on this game before we focus on the final. If we can win this game, we could go on to the final and we can go and give everything that we've got. But nothing will matter if we don't win this game. If we lose this game, we are out. There's no second chances. There's no penalty shootout. There's nothing. There's no second leg. Win or go home. We could go to penalties and win. We can score in the first minute and win. The whole point of this is it is a must-win game. Must-win game. I'm tired of just going to the semi-finals and losing. We need to win this game. It's an absolute must for Manchester United. With that being said, let's go into the starting 11 that I think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to go with. In goal, I've gone with Sergio Romero. I don't see why Sergio Romero will get dropped now. It's as simple as that. People pick De Gea, people pick Romero. In the end, it's going to be a big decision from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to pick one of the two. But why would you go against Romero? He's been well and truly trusted in the last game. He's going to be trusted in this game as well. I don't see why you pick David De Gea. I'm not going to be upset if he picks David De Gea. I'm sure a bunch of fans won't be happy, won't mind if you pick David De Gea. I think fans are a little bit mixed, man. They love Romero, they trust Romero, but De Gea is the better goalkeeper. So it just depends on what you want. I'm going to pick Romero because I think Ole's going to pick Romero. I would prefer De Gea. Doesn't really matter what I think. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the manager. He picks the team goes out and performs. If we win the game, it doesn't matter who he picks. It's as simple as that. Right back, I've gone with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a player that last game, they went nowhere near him because they knew the type of player that he was. They knew that they were going to absolutely get knocked silly if they went to his side. There was no chance that Copenhagen were going to attack Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And any chance they did, it was gone. He didn't have a good game, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but they know his dangers, and that's why they go nowhere near him and they attack Brandon Williams. So Wan-Bissaka is a must in this game. We are fully neglecting a side. Sevilla will neglect that side if Aaron Wan-Bissaka plays. That only means their attack is going to come from one side. So we know that game plan. So let's just see where that goes as well. And if they do attack Wan-Bissaka's side, we're still going to be blocking everything that comes our way. I hope the goal doesn't come from Wan-Bissaka's side now, but you never know. Only time's going to tell. I do think he's our best right back. You play your best players in this game. Next up, we've got Victor Lindelof. Victor Lindelof was absolutely superb when coming on against Copenhagen. He was. And he's been superb for a long time. People just see the mistakes and make their judgments. It's exactly what people do with De Gea as well. They see the mistakes and they make the judgments. When De Gea's had a good season, Victor Lindelof has had a good run of form despite the mistakes, obviously. The Chelsea goal, the Southampton goal. There's been other goals in between, but the mistakes are not everything, because besides those mistakes, he has been our best centre-back for a long period of time. And we need to give him that respect. People are giving him that respect, and that's what I like to see. Let's see if he can take us into the Europa League Final. It's as simple as that. Defending the goals, man. He's a very intellectual player. He's very intelligent. He can make the right decisions. It's all a matter of the fact of how many decisions are you going to have to make in this game, and how many are we going to make? How many chances are we going to create? How many are they going to create? Victor Lindelof is going to be crucial for this game. Harry Maguire as well. There's no reason to drop Harry Maguire. He hasn't been poor in this Europa League at all. Why drop Harry Maguire? I know people want to see Eric Bailly. At the end of the day, I'm not opposed to seeing Eric Bailly, but I just think Harry Maguire's the captain. Why would you drop your captain? If you drop your captain, that's poor. It is poor, because that surely means that he's not ready for the big time. I don't see that happening. I see Harry Maguire as going to play this game. Will he perform? Only time's going to tell. I don't think Sevilla have pacey players up front. They do have good wingers, but they're not a team to be really threatful in terms of pace. So Harry Maguire should not have an issue in this game. But you never know. You really never know, man. Centre-backs can get done all the time. Left back, I've gone with Brandon Williams. I really wish Luke Shaw was fit, but unfortunately he isn't. Brandon Williams will be playing in this game. He got abused on social media for his performance, and he also got abused on the pitch a little bit. Look, I gave Brandon Williams a 7 out of 10 for his performance, and the reason why is they attacked his side every single time, and they did not score. They didn't score. And he had a good game. But the problem is he was attacked so many times that you could say there were a few times where he slipped up, where he got beat. We got beat in the tackle. We got beat on the cross. But there were so many other times where he didn't. That's where you need to draw the line with Brandon Williams. If they're going to attack his side, you can't give him a 4 or 3 out of 10 because of the few things that he did wrong compared to the few things that he did right. Look, I understand that he is a liability on offense. I understand he doesn't provide any attacking threat. I understand that sometimes he can get beat. But the guy is still young, and we need to help build these players up, not tear them down. I'm going to be supporting Brandon Williams, win, lose or draw in this game, because he is going to be part of our future. We need to give our future the confidence to actually perform now and not just say, it will happen later. It needs to happen now. And Brandon Williams needs that confidence. So if anybody's watching this that knows Brandon Williams, the United fans are going to be backing him, man. We are patient people sometimes. Yes, we're not going to say drop Brandon Williams. We're not going to say this guy is not the future or anything like that. What we do want is to support the lad, and we will support him. We will support him no matter what happens in this game. Going into the CDM position, this is a tough one for me because I personally thought Fred was sensational in this game. I really did. But I think Matic will play in this game. Matic has been seen in the last 2 games. I think we've been saving him for this game and the final. Fred has done extremely well, and I really like to see Fred come off the bench in this game. But besides that, you do not go against your best team here. Matic, he's probably more likely to have a better game against a team like Sevilla, who are not the quickest. And he can actually go and create some things from the CDM position to push forward. If Fred plays, no harm, no ifs or buts. I'll be fine if Fred plays. But I do think Matic is probably the way to go. Next up, we've got Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is going to be the key to this game. Paul Pogba is the maestro. Paul Pogba dictates everything that we do. If Pogba's going to play a long ball to Rashford and Martial, he's dictating the play. If Pogba decides to run with the ball and create a few short passes here and there, he dictates the play. He dictates what Manchester United will do today. Now, a lot of people are saying that we need to play counter-attacking. I am one of those people. So that means Paul Pogba will need to pick a pass from probably a deep position to go on and let our strikers run free. And he's going to dictate that. He's going to dictate when that happens, where that happens, if it happens. That's what Paul Pogba is there to do. And in my opinion, I think he's going to do it very, very well. Bruno Fernandes is next. Cam. Look, there's no way you drop Bruno Fernandes. I feel like I've been saying Bruno Fernandes at Cam since day, man. Since he's come in here, I've not picked anybody else at Cam, man. It's seriously been like that. Maybe once for the last game, the second leg. But besides that, you need to really, really think at what Bruno does. He's a game changer. Will Bruno have a great game? Look, it's up in the air. So there's been poor games for Bruno Fernandes since he's come in. No one is going to disagree with you when you say that. But he still manages to make the one play that gets us to where we need to go. He can have 55 terrible passes in the game, but if he gets that one pass through to an assist, to a goal, to qualify us into the Europa League Final, all those 55 mistakes won't mean anything because we got that one assist that will take him there. Or the one penalty, the one goal scored, the one long shot, the one free kick, whatever the case may be that Bruno makes the impact in, it's only going to take one chance for us to see this through. And that's the same reason you play Mason Greenwood as well. Mason Greenwood, in my opinion, should be a number 9. He should be a number 9, and I think he should be fighting for that number 9 position instead of the winger position. But we play him on the wing, and he plays good on the wing. I'm not going to disagree with anybody that says that. Mason Greenwood needs to be in this game. Again, we saw against Copenhagen in the first half. All he had was that one shot on goal, but he scored the goal. Unfortunately, it was offside, but he scored the goal. It's as simple as that. Mason Greenwood is a must because it takes one opportunity sometimes. I remember in a long time ago, in the first time around we were in the Europa League, Marcus Rashford wasn't actually, I believe he wasn't playing. Zlatan got hurt or something like that, or someone got hurt. Rashford came on, didn't do anything in the game, but around in extra time, he slides the goal in to take us through. That's what Mason Greenwood can do for us. All it takes is one shot. He doesn't need to be in the game, but all it takes is one opportunity to slide the ball through the goal, and we could go into the Europa League Final. We have that sort of player. He could be in the game. If he's in the game, that's even more dangerous. But even if he's not in the game, he can still make the difference. That's the quality that we have on our hands here with Mason Greenwood, and we need to make sure we use it. Plus, this is only going to do the world of confidence for him and his experience going into the first team for a long period of time. Mason Greenwood will not get dropped again. He will not get dropped to the under-23s. He won't get loaned out. He is a first-team player now, and being in this competition and giving him the faith at a young age to go and perform in a semi-final of the Europa League will only give him the world of confidence into the Champions League next season, into the Premier League next season. If we win into the Europa League final this season, it's going to give him the world of confidence. You need to play him. Marcus Rashford will be on the left wing. Marcus Rashford, out of everyone that could be dropped, it could be him for Dan James. I'm not even going to front it. He could potentially get dropped this game, but he is dangerous. He's always been dangerous. All it takes is one. All it takes is one shot that potentially lets the keeper make a mistake. All it takes is one cutback. All it takes is one beating of the man to make a chance. Rashford and Martial are really good at beating their man. They are. We just need to see it more often. We need to see Marcus Rashford take on the man more often. We need to see Martial get the ball more often, first off, before we could say anything, because he does beat his man a lot. And Marcus Rashford, we're going to need him. It's as simple as that. We need him. We do need him. We need him to be confident. We need him to be ready. I don't know why his performances have not been up to par lately. Is it just Luke Shaw? Is it a confidence issue? Is it because he's coming back from an injury? I don't know. We can't keep giving the injury excuse unless he comes out and says that he's been hurt. And then if he's hurt, he shouldn't be playing. It's as simple as that. But we're going to need him now. This is the time that we need Marcus Rashford to step up. He is going to be the future of Manchester United. We've seen him in pressure situations score a goal. PSG last year scored a penalty, the biggest penalty of his life, the biggest penalty in probably his entire life that will ever come again. He scored that. We've seen him in tight situations, tough situations, high pressure situations, do or die situations succeed. And this is where Marcus Rashford needs to succeed once again. And if we can do that, again, world of confidence at his feet, and it's only going to make him a better player in the future if he can perform today. Anthony Martial is next up. The same thing goes with Martial, really. This game, if he performs, will only do him the world of confidence going into next season. Will only do him the world of confidence in the Champions League, and will actually give him the world of confidence for the rest of his career. Because let's be honest, Martial's had a very tough time at Manchester United since he's coming until now. He's been from backed by Van Gaal to dropped by Mourinho, potentially leaving because Mourinho wanted him out, to backed by Oli, and Martial has restored that faith that's been pulled back into him by the manager. And now, if that faith gets paid off in a Europa League semi-final, and then potentially a Europa League final, what can people say about Martial to say he's not a number 9? What can people say about Martial if he's not good enough? If he takes us, if he physically makes an impact in both the next games, if we beat Sevilla because of his impact, and if we beat Inter Milan or Shakhtar because of his impact, what can people say to say that Martial isn't good enough? What can people show statistically to say that Martial isn't good enough? Pundits will have to retract their statements. We've already seen Paul Scholes do it. A lot of people will have to backtrack what they say on Martial if he can take us through to the Europa League final and potentially win the Europa League final. And I swear if that happens, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for people to backtrack on what they say on Martial. It's as simple as that, man. The guy's quality, and hopefully he'll be able to show it. Now, it's been a long video for predictions, but my prediction for Manchester United versus Sevilla, just to make things very, very short, is 2-1. I see maybe a free kick or something like that from Sevilla, a potential counter-attack for Manchester United to score both times. That's the way that I see this going. Let's see if we can get into the Europa League final. I have faith. My faith of Manchester United will never die out. I truly think if we can win this game, we can win the final as well. But it's all down to Manchester United's performance. We need to perform better than we did against Copenhagen. And we also need to be aware that Sevilla is a much dangerous team. And we need to be aware they beat Wolves. Wolves are a very problematic team. They're going to give us problems too. And we need to make sure we can deal with those problems very comfortably. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on. I will see you guys in the Manchester United versus Sevilla match reaction video very, very early in the morning. I am not looking forward to a 7 a.m. video, but I'll do it and I'll keep on doing it until there's a reason not to. Take care and peace.